You have selected a union-made shirt.
What's outrageous? Switch up wages. What's disgusting? Union busting. What's outrageous? Switch up wages.
Unions are labor organizations that reserve the right to demand higher wages, safer working conditions, and benefits. Around the world, workers have been met with violent repression of their attempts to form unions.
Workers actually organize and they fight for their rights because they want to be paid overtime. They don't want to work forced overtime. They want to be paid wages with which they can actually support their families. Brands will pull out all of their orders from the factory and the factory will shut down, which leaves workers totally unemployed. They have no way to provide for their families.
If we can pressure our universities to set higher standards as far as the apparel that bears their logo, the Designated Suppliers Program directly addresses that, where the workers in the factories that make USC apparel would have to be paid a living wage, and they would have to have the right to form an independent union, which would really create a much more sustainable system where workers in that specific industry at least, really had an opportunity to fight for and to represent their own rights.
There are many benefits to selecting clothing that touts its union-made roots. Clothing with a union label can ensure that the garment was not made under sweatshop conditions. With a union-made purchase, you are supporting the idea that workers should have the right to demand civil treatment and the means to support their families.